My dear friends, my dear masters, my dear gods, welcome to the today's evening session, the Holistic Wellness Program, 21 days. Before commencing the session, my sincere pronouns to my beloved Guruji, Brahmarsi Patriji, the Grand Master, Mother Babaji, my sincere pronouns to all the pyramid masters, all the astro masters. So, my dear friends, today the 1 hour program from 8 to 9. In this, as usual, we conduct 45 minutes meditation and 15-20 minutes, 20-25 minutes, the spiritual wisdom. But today, the topic is holistic lifestyle part 2, right? So that's what we are going to discuss. So for this, it takes a little more time. So let's do the meditation for 30 minutes today. We'll start now the Anapanasati meditation, the deep meditation practice with the melodious music. Afterwards, 45 minutes will be the subject. Okay, 45 minutes will be the holistic lifestyle. So which we need to cover. So we have 10 principles for the holistic lifestyle or holistic living, or the natural living, the healthy living. So in that we covered in the last week, this Saturday, we covered about 3 points, 3 basic principles. And now in this today's class, we'll be covering the rest of the 7 principles as well. We also cover the healthy lifestyle for the illness, the people who are suffering with the illness. Okay, let's start the meditation now. So my dear friends, sit comfortably. Wherever you sit comfortably. So around yourself, make it darker, not to have much light. Okay, and sit comfortably, sit straight. Your back must be erected. Okay, sit straight. And fold the fingers, all the fingers, hold the hands like this. Keep on your thighs. Okay, cross the legs. Downside, cross the legs. Right. Okay. Now slowly, gently close the eyes. Everybody, please close the eyes gently, softly. Right. Now start observing the natural breath. Go on, observe the natural, simple, tender, generic, soft, peaceful, tranquil, harmonious breath. Go on, observe the natural flow of breath. It should be a natural flow of breath. There is no question of force of the breath. No forceful inhalation, no forceful exhalation. No kumbhaka, no rajika. Simple observation of the breath, which is very, very easy to practice. This meditation is most simple meditation, simplest meditation on this earth planet. This is called Anapanasati meditation. We focus our breath. We focus on our breath. Keep all your focus, all your energies on the breath, my dear friends. No more thinking. Do not get any thoughts. Do not make any thought. Do not release any thought. Just be with your natural breath. If you get any thought, cut the thought right away and come back to the breath again. Cut the thought right away and come back to the breath. Do not analyze any thought. Do not travel with any thought. There is no requirement of any thought during meditation. During meditation, we must be completely empty of mind. We must have complete emptiness of mind. To empty the mind, to vacate the mind, to free up the mind, we need to observe the breath, natural breath. Go on, observe it. As you keep on observing the breath, your thoughts will become zero. Slowly, slowly, your mind will become empty. It's so simple. How to make the mind empty? Just by observation of the breath. Your breath and your thoughts, both are interlinked. You have more amount of the breath consumption, you have more amount of thoughts running through the mind. As you go on, slow down the mind. As you go on, focus on the breath, the mind also becomes slow. Thoughts also will get slow down. That is the principle, that is the technique. Observe the breath, thoughts will subside. Observe the breath, mind will slow down. Once the mind becomes empty, absolutely, then you receive a huge amount of cosmic energy into the energy body. The cosmic energy will be received through the Sahasrara chakra, the last chakra, the highest chakra, Brahmarandra, Brahmarandra, on the top of the head, on the surface of the head. We receive always huge amount of cosmic energy when there are no thoughts in the mind. Thoughts in the mind is always an obstacle for receiving the cosmic energy from the cosmos, from the universe. Hence, makes a thought zero, makes the mind empty. That brings down or it receives highest amount of cosmic energy directly into the energy body. That is called etheric body, pranamaya kosha. That is going to cleanse all your nadis, 272,000 nadis which exist in the energy body, pranamaya kosha, that will get cleansed. Go on, get cleansed continuously, consistently. With that, you will be able to remove all the previous birth, all the past life karmas, all the past life karmas and the present life. All the energy blocks are stored in the energy body. These energy blocks is the main cause for introducing any kind of physical disease in our body. If you cleanse up all the nadis, if you cleanse up all the energy blocks, you go on recover from all the illness. Okay, it can be any kind of illness, physical illness, mental illness, or social illness. You will be able to recover from every illness as you go on cleanse the nadis, your energy blocks inside the energy body. Once you cleanse completely, the complete wellness, the complete health, it is achievable. If you keep continuing consistent meditation, the end result is the activation of your own third eye potential. That is the end result. That is the highest result, highest and amazing, wonderful result of meditation, my dear friends. Activation of your own third eye power. Once the activation of third eye happens, you will be able to receive the higher communication. You will be able to understand everything beyond this mind. You will be able to connect to the higher worlds. Your subconscious mind gets activated. It gets accessed. It gets open, with which all your past life, all the past lives, you can see, you can understand. You also can understand all the future lives. You will know the purpose of life. You will reach to the so-called enlightenment, self-realization. Be with your breath, my dear friends. Be with your natural flow of breath all the time throughout the meditation. Never open the eyes until I say okay. Last 1 minute, my dear friends. Be with your breath. Do not open the eyes. Last 1 minute. Be with your breath. Not open eyes. Last 10 seconds, my dear friends. Final 10 seconds. Slowly come back to body awareness. Slowly coming back to body awareness. Slowly. Keep coming to body awareness. Last 10 seconds. Last 5 seconds. Final 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Place both your hands and your eyes for 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly open your eyes. Slowly take away your hands, my dear friends. Yes, friends, please come back to normal position. You can switch on the videos now. Wonderful meditation we have done today. The payload is music and the deep meditation we have achieved today. Yes. So, my dear friends, my dear masters, my dear gods, today our topic is holistic lifestyle. The rest of the principles we'll try to cover. The last week we covered 3 principles. The first number 1, 2, 3. Three principles we covered. So what are the holistic lifestyle principles out of 10 principles? 3 we have covered. Now rest 7 will be covered now. The fourth principle today, let's discuss, my dear friends. The fourth principle is water. The water, especially, that's the most important ingredient for our life. Very, very important ingredient in our life. to keep us healthy. Every cell in your physical body need to be healthy, my dear friends. If you want to be healthy, you want to achieve the holistic health, healthy lifestyle, and you should not have any diseases. You want to come out of any diseases. Even the diseases are there, ailments are there, but you want to come out, and you don't want to get any new disease or new ailment. The only the way to achieve, only one of the way, that is to keep your health, to keep your cells healthy. All your bodily cells must be healthy. How many bodily cells are there within our physical body? There are 120 trillion cells are there, my dear friends. 120 trillion cells. So in this 120 trillion cells, so most of the cells, like they need to be healthy. Then you can achieve the harmonious health within you. Within your physical body, your health will be always there. So most of the times what happen? Many of the cells will keep dying because of the improper supply of four elements. Always try to remember. One is the proper air, that is proper oxygen, proper water element. The other thing is proper nutrients. The fourth one is the pranic energy, shakti, or you can say energy, right? This water must be supplied to all the inside bodily cells will receive this water element through the blood, my dear friends. So when that is happening, what exactly we need to do? We need to supply the proper water. That means the clean water and energetic water. We need to supply to the our bodily cells. Okay, then we can stay healthy. We can protect our health, physical health, my dear friends. So once cells are healthy, your organs will be healthy. And then finally, the entire body is healthy. Even there is a ill health, let me tell you, even if at all ill health happens, right? So that means what? If ill health happens means the organ becomes bad. The organ, especially the organ health, has deteriorated or damaged. So that health can be recovered. You can recover that health of any organ by repairing the cells, by repairing the bodily cells. How can I do that? By following the holistic lifestyle. That's what I'm trying to, in the last class and this class, togetherly, we are going to teach you about 10 holistic lifestyle principles. These principles must be followed throughout your life without fail. Even you are a healthy person, you are a unhealthy person, you must follow these 10 holistic lifestyle principles all the time. You need to follow this. You need to follow them throughout your life, my dear friends. Now, the water, let's understand more about the water. What is the water available in the current society, my dear friends? We get water, the drinking water especially, from the river. So that is one of the method that from the river, water will be supplied to the through to the cities and urban places, all this, right? Then we get into our home. There's a tap water. Then we also get the water from the bore wells. And we also buy the water, the can water or the bisleri water, bottle water from the market, isn't it? Now, so always try to remember two things you must always keep in notice whenever you want to find or whenever you want to check yourself whether you are drinking the proper water or not. That means the good water or not. Two elements. One is pH value, other is TDS. Okay, these two are must. Okay, please make a note. pH and TDS. What is pH? Potency of hydrogen. What is TDS? Total dissolved salts. So what must be these two values for a drinkable water or a good drinkable water or energetic water? So the pH value must be always, it must be 7 and above, 7.2 and above. If at all, anytime the pH value of the water which you are drinking in the house, if it falls below 7, it is going to be a negative water. It's going to be a definitely acidic water. We call it as acidic water, my dear friends. So if you drink that kind of water, your bodily cells will die. It will affect your bodily cells. The health of the bodily cells will be affected very badly. Even the cells will be died also. Most of the cells will be died because of the acidic nature of water what you are drinking. So that's how we get into the diseases, right? Now, see, the other way is if it is above 7.2, it becomes a alkaline water. So that is the reason always keep one pH meter and TDS meter in your house. Wherever you keep changing a house or you go to different place, whatever, right? So when you are drinking continuously certain kind of water, it can be can water, bore water, tap water, anything it may be. In the as usual, what is available in the society, right? Any one of the water will keep drinking, isn't it? So in that case, these two values you measure, take care of yourself. Okay, I'm drinking good water. If at all I'm not drinking good water, then how do I correct it myself? How do I correct it and get the proper water or drink the proper water? That you have to ensure all the time, every time. Okay. Now, second one is TDS. What is TDS? Total dissolved salts. This is very important measurement for a water. So it measures that how much amount of minerals are there. Now, what are the minerals? Calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, zinc, right? All these different minerals. All these minerals will also be supplied by the water to the physical body. We need them. We need definitely because for all the metabolic actions within our physical body, we need the certain number of minerals, mineral quantity of minerals. So that will be supplied by water. But whenever you drink any water with the TDS value of, for example, so if you are drinking a distillery water, many people say that, right? In the society, in the market, whatever you get a Kinley, distillery, all these brands of water, so they say that's a mineral water, but it's not a mineral water. So why? The reason is its TDS value is only somewhere between 30 to 50. But what should be the TDS? The TDS value for a good drinkable water, it must be 150 to 200. But this water will be only 30 to 50. It means it doesn't have sufficient minerals which are required by your physical body. Then it creates a deficiency of minerals within the our own physical body. Then it leads to the lot of diseases, my dear friends. That is why nowadays many people they lose the air, isn't it? They lose the air very fast. That's why the reason is they don't drink proper water. It leads to deficiency of minerals within your physical body, right? So that's the main reason. So that's how, so we need to take care of TDS value. So friends, when you consider all this, now, how do we drink good water? That's the question. For example, as I told you right now, the example is any mineral water bottle which is available right outside, it's not a mineral water. In fact, it has got shortage of minerals, the depth of minerals, especially. That's right. So we have to take care of that. So other thing is, if you get a tap water, for example, if you get a tap water from the long places, maybe any one river, from the river, the government will transport the water through the pipelines and then get into reservoir, nearest reservoir to the city. From the reservoir through pipelines, again they bring the water to the different cleansing, different so-called water cleansing places. Some places they build. So from there they supply the water to the through the pipelines to your individual homes. So what they do is whenever they store the water, friends. So there is a nearby water stations or whatever. They try to cleanse the water. They try to add some bleaching powder or chlorination. It's called chlorination. That is very bad. Chlorination they add in order to kill any kind of a bacteria or any kind of a fungus in the water. So of course their aim may be that, but at the same time try to remember this chlorine which is added in the water that comes to your house. If you try to directly drink that water, my dear friends, it's going to cause heavy problems. It's going to cause a lot of damage to your system, first of all. Okay. Then how do we take care of it? Definitely. So once it comes, of course, nowadays there are instruments, there are appliances available, electronic appliances. One of such a kind of appliance is UV filter from the AquaGuard, all these companies. So you purchase it. Generally what you do is you purchase it and connect it. Then the water goes through it. The UV filter, what it does is it removes the chlorination. It also removes the bacteria. It also removes the viruses, all these things, and it also removes any kind of odor, any kind of a smell within the water. Then it gives out the purified water. That means water purified. So which is the one many people are drinking nowadays. But at the same time, so because it's the river water, it also got good amount of minerals. So this may be a good water to drink if at all you have availability of the water coming from the reservoir, right? Many of the cities it has got, but no guarantee that all the cities has got this provision. If you go to the villages, if you go to the suburbs of the places, suburbs of the cities, you have no facility. You have no facility as such. Okay, they are not connected to the network of water network. So that's where you end up into problems, my dear friends. So this UV filter may work, isn't it? So at the same time, friends, now take the case of the borewell water. The borewell water has got highest amount of minerals, more than required minerals. In fact, that is the reason what we do. Any borewell water we lift to the to the overhead tank of an apartment or any complex. Then we try to use the reverse osmosis filter, RO filter. So then when the water goes through RO filter, friends, so what it does is it removes all the minerals, required and unrequired. Everything it makes zero. So now the output of the RO is a dead water. You have no minerals at all. That's a danger. That's a risky. Okay. So that's a loss of all minerals, in fact, because it doesn't have a system to recognize which are required minerals, which are not required minerals. So it removes. Then that water will come out of the RO filter. Then it supplies to all your houses in the apartment. Then you try to use that. When you use it, no use at all, friends. There are no minerals in it. There are no minerals supplied to your physical body, isn't it? That is why that dead water many people are drinking. So this is how the current scenario. I'm trying to explain the current scenario for you. Now, what shall we do? So, friends, and also there is one more point which we all forget. Okay, so water has got life force. Water has got live energy. Water has got consciousness, isn't it? So that consciousness we always forget. Okay, so how does it work out, right? So, friends, whenever the water is flowing in the river, the nature of the water to flow in its own way, like in a curving way. The water will never flow in the straight direction or straight line through the pipeline. Okay, it is unnatural for it. See, for example, we all have consciousness. We all have the life force, isn't it? We all have the pranic energy within everybody. Even for anything you take in this universe, okay, everything will have its own consciousness, my dear friends. Now, the water also got that the life energy or life force. Okay. Now, what happens is whenever we transport the water from the river through the straight pipelines and gets into the reservoir, where in the reservoir we store it, we make sure that the water is stuck over there. So when the water is standstill, what happened by this process, my dear friends? The water loses its life force long back. When it comes to your house, no more life force. There is no life energy. Only you are drinking water as such, as a liquid you are drinking. It may have, as I said, it may have some minerals. You may be having good TDS. You may be having good pH value. But what do you think about what about the life force? What of the life energy? There is no life energy, zero life energy. The water which comes to your home, my dear friends, through the tap. Even I'm telling of river water. I'm talking about river water. Borewell water, forget about it. For borewell water, there is no life force, nothing. It's gone very long back because you are not supposed to take the water from the ground of deep of 2,000 feet, 1,000 feet and taking it out and forcefully and using it and making sure you are drinking water means it's unnatural, unwarranted, right? So now, anyhow, the water which you are drinking through the river, from the river also, that also loses its life force long back. So now when it comes to your house, it's a zero life energy water. What do you do now? Friends, there are methods, very good methods, our own ancient method. That's what I'm today in my class. Today, I'm trying to cover some of the ancient methods. Please use them now and then so that you'll be happy. So you can drink the good energetic water and good TDS and pH value water. So let's do that. So friends, what happens is you go to temple, they give tirtha, isn't it? What does it do? So tirtha is having highest amount of energy in it. You know what happens? The water which kept inside at the idol, in front of the god, they go on chant. They go on chant the mantras. Okay. See that all the vibrations, what happens is it enters into the water. Water has water has got highest memory power. It remembers. So in front of water, whenever somebody is drinking water, don't scold him. Don't scold him. Don't blame him. Don't blame anybody. It attracts all the vibration it takes. It stores. Then if you drink that water, it goes inside you. It doesn't do any good. It's going to, in fact, it's going to do some negative, yeah, negative impact will be there on you. especially. That means inside you, the vibrations will be negative, my dear friends. So that's why, so in the temple, what they do, they go on chant different mantras, Gayatri mantra. So many different mantras will be chanted by them. Then all that will be captured by water. That water, they will give you little water, they give it as a tirtha. So that is the meaning of tirtha. Understand? So if you take that water, it will heal many diseases. If you drink that water, it will heal, no doubt. Even Shirdi Sai used to give what, some water or some vibhuti, all this he does. How does he do that? So he transmits his energy. He transmit his energy into that. Then it give you. It works. Definitely it works, no doubt. Similarly, my dear friends. So if you take, so especially if you take a pyramid, okay? Pyramid is a energy amplifier. You all know it. We already taught you about pyramid and its applications and its energy, its benefits, right? Now, what you can do is, whenever you get any tap water, whatever, or bottled water, whatever it may be, on the top of it, keep one pyramid. Okay, small pyramid, big pyramids, all that. For example, you have a one bottle, right? One bottle, small bottle, for example, 1 liter water. Just keep this one for 2 hours continuously, 2 or 3 hours, whatever. And then on the top of your table, you kept one water bottle, right? So just keep it on the top of it. Out of the 2 hours, you keep it. It will energize entirely. It will give so-called cosmic energy goes inside. The life force of the energy, life force of the water is regained. Okay, this is the application like this. So you must use all your ancient methods. No other way. Otherwise, life force of the water is gone long back. Okay, no use of drinking that kind of water, right? So as if you're as if sometimes just I'm comparing. So it's not a direct comparison, but I'm trying to compare. If you eat a non-vegetarian food, which is a dead food, how it works. It's also food. It has got some proteins, it has got some minerals, it has got something, right? All that. But if you eat that non-vegetarian food, what do we say? It has got zero life force. The non-vegetarian food, when you are eating, it's a zero life force. Similarly, when you drink water, which comes from reservoir, all these things, or from the borewell, or whatever, it has got zero life force. Similar, both are similar, my dear friends. So that is why. So what we say here, what we say there, oh, no question of non-vegetarian. Only eat plant-based food, wherein lot of life force is there, lot of life energy is there. That will amplify your own life force within you. It is going to heal all the diseases, isn't it? So it is going to energize your energy body, etheric body. Similarly, here the water what you drink, it should energize your energy body, my dear friends. It should supply good amount of pranic force to you, but it's not happening. The reason being, the energy is lost in the transportation and in the way you treat the water. You're treating the water in a very, very bad way, isn't it? You're getting the water from 1,000 feet, 2,000 feet. How does it work? So it is a, let me tell you, so it's an element, it stores every vibration. Okay, so that's why. So treat this water in a natural way and then drink. Then it supplies a good amount of energy to you, and then it will heal many of the diseases. Now, so one of the way to treat, as I told you, you take one water, chant, keep the water in front of you, chant mantra, Gayatri mantra. Okay, chant it and then you drink the water. That water is energy is water. Number two, use the pyramid on the top of bottle or a can, whatever, depends upon the size of the can. You can use different size of the pyramid. It will go to energize the water. That's second method. Third method is, my dear friends. So there's a third method also. So that method I'm trying to explain you now. So it is use the copper vessel. Okay, in the house, whichever the season it may be. It may be summer season, winter season, or all the seasons. Only one thing you can do is a copper vessel. You take 20-liter copper vessel, for example. Pour the water into that. Throughout night, you keep it. By the next day morning, your water will be energized. Your water is structured water, friends. That is why all our ancient gurus, all our ancient, what do they do? They used to store the water in the copper kamandalam, the tamra patra. That is copper kamandalam. Throughout the night, all along, they carry the copper kamandalam. Okay, so that water only they drink. Who? Our rishis and sages. So that means you can imagine. So that is the symbolization. We should also do the same. So in the house, keep 120-liter water, pour into that, keep overnight. Next day morning, it's your water is ready for drinking. It is structured water, it is energized water, everything, my dear friends. Okay, so that's the greatest application of copper. And at the same time, but there is one more thing is you must also know the copper vessel must be cleansed every 24 hours once. Before using next time, you must cleanse it. How do you do that? Because what happens is the copper, the walls, the inner walls of the copper, what it does is inside the water, whatever there is a smell, there is a virus, there is a bacteria, there are particles, everything it will attract to the inner walls of the copper vessel. It will be attracted because that is the nature of the copper. It kills all the bacteria, virus, any smell, everything. It attracts towards it. So that's how it is going to clean. Okay, and also it introduces some free electrons into the water so that the water gets energized. Okay, that is the characteristics of the copper element, my dear friends. Now with this, so what will happen is the energy will water of the energy will be amplified. But so the cleansing is very important. How do you clean every one day if you use, next day before using you must cleanse properly. If you don't clean properly, whatever is stick to the walls of the copper, the copper vessel, that is going to give you troubles to you because you are going to reuse the water, same vessel, right? So that is going to be fed back to your body. It is going to cause some other diseases, friends. So be careful. So what you do is take one lemon with the salt, mix with the last salt. So nicely, you have to go on clean, nicely clean it inside. Nightly, you have to rub complete inside walls. So do it like that and clean with the normal water. Then you are done. So this is how you need to use. Okay. So this is the friends. This is one of the method you can drink the proper water in your life. Okay. So let's go to the other one, kashayas, friends. The fifth one. So we are getting the time over. So another 10 more minutes, we'll try to cover all the other points. Friends, kashayas, herbal decoction. You know what is kashaya? Kashayas are basically they are going to be working as a catalyst in order to get your diseases faster healed. So any disease, whatever. So use the kashayas is the best method. Kashayas are like a decoction. What is the decoction? With the help of any kind of the leaves of the plants. For example, tulsi plant, right? Tulsi plant, neem plant. So their leaves you take, 20 leaves you take. Take just one glass of water into the vessel, right? You keep on the stove and then on the low flame, keep boiling it. Then after 5 minutes, just put this 20 leaves, but 20 leaves must be properly cleaned in the normal water. Then keep it to this water. So then it will go on boil, right? It will go on boil for 5 more minutes. Okay. So then the medicinal properties of this tulsi or this neem leaves will get into the water. Right. Now just take out and just a little bit cool down and then filter it. The leaves can be taken out. That becomes a kashaya. Okay. It becomes a kashaya. It's going to do wonderful work, my friends. What it does, it's going to improve your resistance power in a greater manner. It's going to improve your resistance power. So to fight with any kind of virus, Tulsi, it's a Sanjivani element. It's a Sanjivani plant, Tulsi. It's going to work for many diseases, my dear friends. So these kashayas, please make it. So replace your tea, coffee with this. All the tea, coffee must be replaced by kashayas only. Okay. All our elders, okay, they used to do this. For example, somebody gets a cold or cough. So what they do? Dry ginger kashaya. Ginger, right? Or otherwise the so-called you can say pepper. So through pepper also you can do kashaya. And also sometimes what we do, we take turmeric powder, isn't it? When you have cold cough, what we do? We take one glass of water, then boil it nicely, add some, one pinch of turmeric powder, then that also you boil it properly, isn't it? So you boil it properly, and then that water, that particular combination becomes a kashaya. Just drink it. Nicely you drink as like a tea or coffee, sip by sip. Then it works wonders. It's going to eliminate or it's going to remove your cold cough problems very soon. Right? It's going to resolve or it's going to recover. So that's how it works. So this works as a catalyst for quick relief from various diseases, my dear friends. So please remember this and try to do this. So it is wonderful, so wonderful to use it in our lifetime. So try to accommodate in your day-to-day life, my dear friends. Now, this is the kashayas, about kashayas we are discussing now. And the other sixth point is Utensils for cooking. What are the utensils we are using for cooking? Most of the times, most of the houses we find the non-stick items. That's very, very dangerous. It has got Teflon coating. Don't use them. As you keep, warming up or boiling it, what happens? That Teflon coating slowly, it mixes with your food. Then it goes into your stomach. And when one is go to stomach, it doesn't digest. It go and stick to in the inner walls of the intestine, small intestine. That is going to do the greater damage, my dear friends. Okay, don't do that. And all the time try to use steel vessels, earthen vessels, so and iron tawas. This is the way we have to we have to change our lifestyle. We have to change the kitchen items. Always do that. And usage of plastic. Seventh one is use of plastic. Friends, plastic especially is very dangerous. Nowadays, many people are losing the air on the head. Okay, they become balded. Why does it happen? Because it's a deficiency of minerals and deficiency, and also especially this plastic, right? We drink water with the plastic bottles. We use the plastic boxes for to store the items, isn't it? We do everything, even for storing any dal or otherwise curry, whatever. For everything we are no, even for storing the water cans also plastic. All these very dangerous, my dear friends. Why does that? What is the problem? Problem is the water. So inside, if you store in the water in the plastic bottle, that will react with the plastic. When it reacts, what happens? The nanoparticles of the water, nanoparticles of the plastic gets into the water. Then it is in the water, you are drinking that water. Imagine. It all go and stick to the so-called the inner walls of this intestine, small intestine. It doesn't go anywhere. Then what happens? It avoids absorption of nutrients into the blood. Then what has happened? When the absorption of the nutrients into the blood, if it becomes obstacle, it avoids, it prohibits, then you get a deficiency syndrome. That's where you have no proper nutrients within your body. That's why you are losing the hair. Many people are suffering with this. Please avoid this immediately from today. What in even for storing any items, whatever it may be, in the house, plastic item in the kitchen, please avoid it. Then what do we need to do? Go with the steel vessels. Go with the copper vessels. That's what I told till now. So please do that. Then your health will be very good. And also, one more thing, it is a damage to the environment. The plastic especially is going to be much damage. It's not a normal damage, it's a big damage. Any plastic item which you throw onto the ground, it doesn't decompose for 300 years. Imagine what kind of damage you are doing, permanent damage you are doing to the earth planet, or you can say mother earth, okay, soil, isn't it? So please don't do that. So it doesn't properly decompose with respect with the soil in the soil. So it is of no use using this and damaging our own soil. Then we get into the biggest problems in the future, isn't it? So please avoid this plastic usage in your daily life. Friends, now the eighth principle is walking is must, walking is mandatory, which I explained very thoroughly I think, in the previous class also about the glucose. By walking, friends, walking in half an hour, like 1 hour and a half, 1 hour, 1.5 hour every day is must. It's very beneficial for everybody. 1.5 hour, at least, that becomes about, so you can say 1.5 hour means 90 minutes. You have to walk at least 75 minutes. It is must. So what is the main advantage is, it is in general, it is compared to any exercise, it is the best vyayama, or you can say best exercise, you can say. Any other exercise, physical exercise, compared to all those is the best exercise. Please adopt it in your daily life. And also, so if you are, what happens is, once the body is created in a way that it is suitable for walking. In fact, our physical body is able to walk. It cannot run. Try to understand. We are not supposed to be running, or we are not supposed to be brisk jogging. The reason is we are two-legged animal. We can only stand and we can walk. If you try to run, or try to do the brisk jogging, your knees will be damaged very soon. Even any athletes overplay for the running and all, no, in the competitions, their knees will be damaged very soon. Very soon, what happened? They become overweight. Okay, so don't do this. This is a unnatural principle. Many people, without knowing it, they try to do all that, my dear friends. So, and also the walking, how long you are walking, that's very important. Not like how fast you are walking. So try to walk slowly and enjoying the nature and enjoying the company, along with you. but you must know how long you're walking, not like, how fast you're walking. So that is not going to be much important, right? So please remember that. And in our body, we have 5 to 6 liters of, the blood. Inside the blood, we are always having 5 to 6 grams of glucose. So in order to consume 1 gram of glucose, you must walk at least 15 minutes. Okay. If you walk for 75 minutes, entire glucose you can spend. Then you get less, you will get again fresh appetite, fresh hunger. So that's how then you can feed the food for the body. Otherwise, what happens if you don't train, if you don't walk, this glucose will be always existing within your blood. Then you don't get a proper hunger, proper appetite, isn't it? So that's very important. That's why walking is very, very important. And if you do this, and also the more major advantage of this one is, friends, whenever if you keep walking, if you keep walking, so in the morning time, for example, 5 to 6 grams, right? That means you walked about 75 minutes. Then your entire glucose is spent, burnt. Then you need extra glucose, no? After this glucose is spent by your physical body in the form of walking, now you need the glucose. Again, you need the glucose, isn't it? For running the physical body, for running all the organs of the body. So that will be converted from directly from the so-called your cholesterol, your fat component in the body. It means what it does is when you keep walking, when you make the walking as a habit, the extra cholesterol and fat will be converted directly into the glucose, and that glucose will be used by your body so that your so-called obesity problems also will be solved with this walking. So try to understand this. So nowadays, most of the times, what happen? Our youngsters, so they go for gym. Gym is unnatural. In fact, it's going to put lot of pressure onto your organs, heavy pressure, heavy stress. That's not very natural. It is unnatural. So better is for the youngsters below 35, the brisk jogging, maybe jogging. Let's say jogging. Jogging is okay. Above 35, don't not even jog. Just walk slowly, gently. So slowly walk with the highest amount of awareness. So that's going to be working very well for you, my dear friends. So please do that. That's very essential. Now the ninth principle is sleep is mandatory, my dear friends. The ninth principle of holistic life. Sleep is mandatory. Why the sleep is mandatory? I mentioned in the previous classes. So when you sleep, what happens? Your entire body goes to repairing mechanism. It enters into the so-called repairing mechanism. It's going to repair very well. So if you're not giving time for a proper time for the sleeping, your repairing mechanism will be hampered. When it is hampered, what happens? Your so-called the resistance power, immunity power gets down. All the diseases will come, isn't it? So especially friends, you have to sleep with a zero light. No more light, no more devices nearby. No more electron devices, no more light. When there is a light, what happens is, friends, so especially during night, if you switch off the light and go to the sleep, isn't it? That time, so we have pineal gland, right? In the third eye point, third eye chakra point, we have pineal gland. The pineal gland, what it does is in the night time, the moment you switch off the light, it is going to generate something called melatonin. That's a hormone. So that's called bioclock, actually. What it does is the moment melatonin generated and gets into the blood, it goes to all the organs. What does it do is it's going to tell to all the organs, it's going to instruct all the organs, you have to initiate the repairing mechanism. So try to refresh yourself. That means you try to work on the excretion process. See what happened throughout the night, you must give that good time for the excretion system. That means visarjana. It must be properly conducted by every organ. Otherwise, if it doesn't work, if it doesn't conduct the proper excretion, what happens? It becomes a disease, my dear friends. Don't do that. Okay. Give proper time, the proper sleeping time, so that your proper excretion will be ready by the morning. How does it happen? Because melatonin comes and it instructs every organ. That is the beauty of the body. It has got everything inside. Only thing is you need to make sure that give proper food, proper water, proper rest, proper sleep, isn't it? Do all this. Don't give much stress. Avoid the stress. Avoid the stress in the mind. For that only we are doing meditation, isn't it? The stress will be keep on accumulated. So the stress triggers all the stress hormones and many of the side effects in the physical body. It's going to release, it's going to give a lot of unnecessary chemicals will be introduced in your physical body. So that is going to damage some of the organs by by a continuous undergoing of stress, my dear friends. So remember that. Anyhow, So this sleep at the night is a wonderful process. When you sleep properly in the night, my dear friends, so there will be a lot of biochemical actions will be taken place in your sleep. So that's going to be very much, very much correct the health. Any health problem, it will be corrected very soon. At the same time, many of the people, they keep working in the night times and all. It's very, very bad. Please avoid that. Working in night shifts and all these things is not at all recommended. It's not our process, my dear friends. When you sleep properly in the night, by the morning you'll be energized. You know this. This is another principle. With respect to in the spiritual wisdom, we try to teach always. If you go into deep sleep, what happens? So your astral body will be released from you and it travels to the astral universe. It sucks the cosmic energy from the astral universe. By the time you woke up, it comes back with a lot of, it's already energized. Your energy body gets energized because of sleeping properly. That's also important. Then what happens? Your immunity power will be much, much better. At the same time, friends, many people, they undergo this health problem, sleeping problem. They try to consume the sleeping pills. Very, very bad. If you do that, if you are accustomed, if you are habituated to that, your health will be much spoiled. In fact, you will get into the longest problems. No, you'll get into the chronical problems, my dear friends. Don't do that. And slowly, slowly, it will hamper your brain also. In fact, so that's very bad. So this is the thing. So try to take care of your sleep, my dear friends. Now the final principle is 10th principle, that is very well known to all of us. We've been practicing, that is meditation, dhyana. Dhyana. So, my dear friends, so our current lifestyle, right? So it leads to a lot of, the current lifestyle. We have got a lot of stress levels, increased stress levels, isn't it? So it will, if it is persisting for more time, what happens? It is going to create a lot of mental strain and diseases in the physical body. So if this meditation is the answer, only one answer to overcome all these mental disturbances and to calm down the mind and the body, and irrespective of any age, you can practice this meditation, friends. So those who do not believe the existence of God also, in fact, okay, even they don't believe the God existence or whatever, they can do meditation because it's very simplest meditation, what we are teaching you. That's the Anapanasati meditation. Do that. And then finally, if you're all, once you get into the meditation, get the benefits, you are experienced, then what happens? You can reach to the point of self-realization through meditation, isn't it? So that's a wonderful one. So we know benefits of meditation. We don't need to explain much about this. So try to follow that. So this is going to be the wonderful thing, my dear friends. Now, so these are the 10 principles, my dear friends. Now, the other, so final one topic now left over, that is natural diet to cure any ailment. If somebody is suffering from the ailments already, right, that is called Dinacharya for Anarogya, Dinacharya for ill health people. So this is natural diet plan for to cure any ailment. It can be any ailment, but you can cure with a natural diet. What exactly it is? I will try to teach 7 steps. Please follow it. So this video will be available. Please follow it accordingly. You will be able to cure any disease which is not yet cured and you are suffering. Doesn't matter. It will cure. For sure, it will clear. And you don't need to approach the so-called modern allopathy and get into a lot of side effects. All this you can avoid. Please follow this simple and natural diet. Now, the first point is you need to remember always the very important thing is the first step is do the detoxification of the body. The best way to detoxify the body is enema, abdominal plaque, Vamana Dauti, Jalaniti, all this. If you go to the Ayurvedic center, they definitely conduct all these panchakriyas, panchakarmas, right? So Vamana, Nashya, right? All these they conduct. Then, Basti, right? They conduct all that. So all this, the enema also they conduct, Virechana, everything they conduct, panchakarmas in the Ayurveda center. If you go for that, definitely you are going to cleanse the entire body. Keep doing it. Even in the house itself, you can do enema. Enema, there's a kit. With that, you can definitely cleanse yourself, all your large intestine, you can clean. All the bad bacteria, gases, everything will be removed if you keep practicing enema. Otherwise, these techniques, you can definitely visit any kind of a, you are having ill health. I'm telling you, somebody is having ill health, please follow this. Go to Ayurveda center, ask for this kind of so-called enema and this Vamana Dauti, Jalniti, Virechana, right? All this, Bastyana. They will do it, and then your body will be cleansed. Most of the toxins will be removed from your physical body. That is going to provide the fast recovery of disease, my dear friends. That's why I'm telling this number one point. And other thing is the simplest point. Of course, the enema, especially enema in the house itself practice 7 to 21 days you can practice. So this two times a day you can practice. There is a one kit available ready-made enema kit. Please purchase it and then start practicing it so that at least it cleans the entire large intestine, my dear friend. Large intestine, colon. Enema is the best way to detox the colon, right? And use body temperature water part of the enema process, right? That's a wonderful thing. Please follow it. Second point, a part of your so-called this natural diet plan for curing any ailment is simple yoga or an exercise, pranayama, meditation. You must do every day. Okay, yoga, pranayama, exercises, meditation. This must be adopted. Okay, and third one is air fasting in the morning, not even water. If you want to cure any disease faster, friends, this is very very important. What happens is, let me tell you. So in the night, evening, if you have a dinner, for example, at let's say 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, from then you don't. Yeah, if you want to drink, water or something like lukewarm water before sleeping, you can have 1 glass of water. Then it will be you'll get a proper sleep, sound sleep. That's a one possibility. And other thing is next day up to 8, 9, 10 o'clock, up to 9 or 10 o'clock also, you must maybe you can drink water. If you want to have a proper stools passing out, morning 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, you can drink water. If you want, you can avoid that also. Because one day before, what is the kind of a diet, what is the kind of a food you have taken. If your food is having proper amount of so-called fiber element, the stools passage is not a big issue in the next day morning. But many people, they don't include good amount of fiber in their diet plan. That is when you have to drink definitely some water in the morning, about 1 liter water on the early morning time to pass the two stools properly. Okay, remember that. So otherwise, 7 p.m. earlier day we have stopped it. Up to 10 p.m. we are not going to eat any solid food, my dear friends. Maybe liquid, I mean water we have. That's all. So we are not going to eat any food up to 10 o'clock. So if you keep like this, your digestion process, your digestion system empty, my dear friends, it's going to repair a lot. It's going to repair itself such a way, like it's going to clean many of the things inside the digestion system. All the toxins will be thrown out. Okay, so that's how this is called intermittent fasting. Okay, at 9, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, what do you need to do? Then you drink one green juice. So with curry leaves or something, or otherwise spinach. With the help of spinach, just make a green juice and then drink it. So then you will break the morning. That morning will be broken. And once you are breaking that morning up with the green juice, then you can have also salad or whatever, salad or that kind of thing. You can definitely take it. And then for lunch, what do we need to take lunch? Any unhealthy people. So salad with garnished with nuts and seeds, green chutney, right? Green chutney and coconut, especially eat coconut. So that's also good for giving fats and calcium. And also sprouted moong dal thrice in a week. High protein for just to get a good amount of protein. That's also important in this time. These are part of lunch, I'm telling you. Okay, so this much if you take in the lunch, it's sufficient, my dear friends. Now, evening snacks around 4 to 5 p.m. you can take again. So what is that? You can take seasonal fruits, sprouts, soaked dry fruits, or any kind of a healthy balanced snacks like a vegetable upma. You can take it. And also, addition to that, you can take juices, coconut water, or dry fruit smoothies. Like that, you can take between 4 p.m. to this 5 p.m. These are evening snacks you can take like that, my dear friends. So this is going to be much helpful. Now, for a dinner, what you do at around 7, 8 o'clock, we should finish. Dinner is your choice, but there are a few recommendations from our side. What are those? Eat always, the more low oil vegetables. Not much oil should be there in that part of vegetables. That kind of with that kind of vegetable, make sabji or curry. And along with that, grains like millets, jawar, bajra, ragi. So with this, you make one roti or otherwise rice item. Along with that, some kind of a sabji. So this is enough as a part of the dinner time. That is around 6 or 7 o'clock. Do not eat any sugar or a wheat or refined oil, refined flour. Avoid the milk and milk products definitely. And use sea salt, Saindava lavan, right? Saindava lavan, right? That is very important. So this much you do, friends. It's going to be much sufficient for you. Finally, last and final step, meditation around 9 p.m. after dinner. Start the meditation and then go into sleep, deep sleep. So this way, what happens, friends? If you follow this lifestyle for 50 days, and let me give a timeline. 50 days we follow this, it is going to detoxify the entire system, and your energy levels and immunity powers will be so high, you can come out of all the diseases, friends. But only thing, one precaution. If any BP patients are there, keep track of your BP. So if it is low or high, so just keep track of that. That is much more than sufficient. So this is the entire today's topics, my dear friends. We have covered everything. So thank you so much. Dhanyavad to all of you for listening till now. Thank you so much. So okay, friends. So now I think we'll be ending the session. If anybody is having a few questions, raise the hand. Then I will unmute and we'll go ahead. So otherwise, we'll be ending session now. If anybody is having question, right? Quick question. Yes. Ezzy.
Sir, how do you do your like lifestyle? What is your routine, and how do you do like sleep like morning to evening? That's just one question.
Okay. So I sleep at 12 o'clock and I woke up at 4 o'clock. Yeah, I think 3:45. And that is my sleep. Okay. And in between all the time I'll be working. Okay. Morning I
And
teach
like
morning I
yeah,
teach one class. And
uh-huh.
10 to 6 I work outside on my profession, whatever I have, right? So part of my lifestyle. And from 6 o'clock means again from 7 I keep working on the classes.
And like food.
Food, definitely very, very little food. I take only in the afternoon some good food. So because I have no complaints, I have no issues at all, right? Health issues. So definitely I don't even get a cold cough, nothing also, right? So generally what happen, morning try to take vegetables or fruits only. Night time again, no food, okay? Only fruits, something like that. Only afternoon, some cooked food. That's all, nothing else. And water, I drink the proper filtered, natural filtered water. Okay, that's very, very important for me. I take care of it. I don't drink any other water. I drink natural filtered water. I have that techniques and things I can teach you in the next classes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
Thank you. Yeah.
right. Okay. Thank you so much. Dhanyavad to all of you.